Hello everyone, welcome to For the Moon of Cancer. So, I know I'm late. All the changes with our astrology going on right now is causing havoc on my sleeping patterns. So for 2 nights in a row, I've been awake. And at daylight today, I fell asleep. And I just woke up a little while ago. And I'm getting my day started, including getting the reading for cancer for everybody. Now, something happened overnight, and I'm going to blame it on the energies with the full moon and the full lunar eclipse coming. Now, for some of you, this happened within you. For a very select portion, it happened with your person of interest. But mostly, it happened with you, Cancer. Yes, you. Look in the mirror. Because when I grabbed that response deck, what came out? Thank you. Next. Moving on. That's you. You're not sure. No. I'm not even going to say it like that. You're very sure that what your person has offered to you, is about to offer to you, is considered offering to you, is not going to be substantial enough to hold your attention. It's just not going to measure up. The card that fell out in the pre-shuffle, the Five of Pentacles, you're walking away from it. You're like, no, I can't repeat that lesson. I learned it. We're gonna move on. Next. And think about this, Cancer. You're in your super sexy mode right now. You are attracting suitors everywhere. Male and females. They all want to get close to Cancer right now. So there's a difference in you. You're manifesting. You're getting ready for this 11/11 portal coming up Friday. But you're being very precise with what your expectations are. You're no longer going to settle for what doesn't serve you. If you resurrect the past, it's going to be because Gabriel blew his horn and made corrections to the energies to make it to where it's a balance. Hold on. I have a 14-year-old grandson screaming like a banshee. Evan! I'm recording. Quit it. He must be arguing with somebody on Xbox. But I just don't see the thrill of arguing with people online. So, you're looking for a judgment day where you actually receive what you deserve. And if what your ex is bringing to the table an indecisive decision doesn't measure up the Star in reverse, the Knight of Swords in reverse, and does not include honesty, then you're out the door. You're hollering next. You're acting like you're at the bakery. You're stepping up to get the next loaf of fresh bread. You're not settling no more, Cancer. I love this attitude about you. So I want to know, what is it that your person is going to be offering to you? I see what you're not going to accept. And this flipped out. A cup of love in reverse. So initially, they're most likely not offering love, or not wanting to seem like they're offering love. They want to come back in to test the waters, to act like they're your friend, they're in your corner, they're going to be there for you. Really? Where have they been here lately? Sorry, sir, that was a few too many. Let's try that again. So where have they been here lately whenever you need them? On the days when things were tougher than you expected. Where were they? Did they come and sit with you in silence? Did they call and support you? Where were they? The Emperor in reverse. They were all being manipulative, huh? And now they feel like that their master craft can manipulate you again. Now, what their intentions, I hate to say that they're going to manipulate you, but the Emperor in reverse is a weakened Emperor. It's like a false Emperor. It's somebody with the ego, but they got no oomph or give and go to actually follow through. They're very slow moving, not physical. They're trying to take their time. They don't want to make another costly mistake. The Two of Wands regarding a passionate situation. They know their happiness depends on how they are perceived and accepted by Cancer. Because Cancer is really taking on a lot of energies right now. And one of those is the Queen of Wands. Because you are attracting suitors by the dozen. The other one is the Queen of Swords. Because you're not taking any crap. You're listening closely and cutting out anything that doesn't serve you. You're keeping a lot of things to yourself of how you feel. You're being very protective over that Queen of Cups that's so precisely you. Now, your person, once again, they feel very much that they're on shaky ground. You would think that they were standing in quicksand, trying to take little baby steps to make sure they don't rush in towards you and cause you to slam the door in their face. They're trying to say and do everything correctly. Problem with that is you're not getting the real person. Because what you have is an emperor in reverse. Somebody full of anxiety and fear, and scared of their own shadow. So how does Cancer feel about their person? You're no longer certain that that's your person. Wheel of Fortune is in reverse. You're looking for new love. You're ready for a new opportunity. You don't want to continue to go round and round in circles with the same thing happening again and again. You're ready to move on. You're like the cashier at the bakery. Next. What else? How else does Cancer feel about their person? It's not that you're giving up, Cancer. It's that you're ready to defend your title. Who you are. What you don't see coming. Justice. 4 wands in reverse. And the Page of Cups in reverse. What you don't see coming, Cancer, is for a lot of you, your person was legally married. And you didn't know it. They never conveyed this information to you. They could have outright lied to you about it. But now there's a separation and a divorce. That home situation is broken down. It's over. That is why you have been on the back burner. They had to take care of this legal issue. If it wasn't a marriage, it was joint ownership in a house, in a property, in a business that needed to be settled. Now, what clarifiers do we have? Any clarifier, Spirit? Show me what you want Cancer to see today. Cancer's gotten awful strong through this. And it's not to say you're not going to take them back. Free will always prevail. But right now, you're questioning their motives, their intentions, and you're kind of pissed off that they kept you hanging, waiting on them to do the right thing. Alright, so, once again, I knew it. Justice is here again. You're getting your justice, Cancer. This is you, the Queen of Pentacles. very stable, very grounded, very abundant, beautiful, sexy, being you, being Cancer. Here's your person. The Four of Swords in reverse. They finally have had enough of thinking things over. They've had their realization of who you are to them, and they're coming forward towards you. They're trying to make everything right, even though they're terrified, even though they're full of enough anxiety to eat them alive. They're still coming for you. And the Spirit is calling this justice. And this is a balance. Because you've done the work already. You're solid. You're grounded. They're now having to plead their case to see what decision is best for Cancer. And this is whether you're male or female. It don't matter. There's no gender in tarot. Mercer, hard to around. Did you realize it? 10 of Swords and the 3 of Swords in reverse. They recognize what betrayal they're done towards Cancer. And now they're ready to heal the heart that they broke. They're ready to help bring healing forward. The King of Pentacles to go with this Queen of Pentacles, but it's in reverse because of all that anxiety going around. 4 of Cups in reverse. They're not going to turn down love offers no more. They want to accept your love offer. They want you to accept their love offer. And they're terrified. They're worried. But they've gotten the strength to come towards you. The overnight change is your attitude. You're no longer awaiting them to contact you. You're not. Now you're like, well, we'll see what they have to say. I can't promise you anything because their truth may be more than I want to deal with at this point. Most likely, most potential outcome. Now, mind you, free will can alter that. We have the Hangman in reverse, coming down out of that tree. Movement, action, conversation. The Queen of Wands. Actually, letting somebody know how attractive you are to them. And the 7 of Cups. So you're recognizing that you have the power now, Cancer. That's what this is. You have the power. You're coming out of that tree. And yes, you're very attracted to this person. They're your ideal. But can you tolerate their behavior? That's the big question. Has the behavior improved any? Well, that's where the options come in at. And you're going to look at them all to make a clear decision. We're going to get a crossing card, okay? To see what's crossing. What's the challenge of this situation between you and somebody you're very, very attracted to? Can you open your heart back up. The Queen of Cups. That's the challenge. Can you still love this person unconditionally, despite their truth, despite their anxiety, despite whatever devils they have coming at them? Or are you going to stand at the bakery and holler, next? You're isolating in a way in your frame of mind as you're thinking about the scenarios. You're no longer feeling that your person has to contact you. You're actually feeling they need to tell you their truth. And then you can make a head over heart decision on what's in your best interest. Lots of changes overnight, Cancer. But that's your reading for today. In Cancer Daily, or Cancer Love Daily, I want to offer you a couple of messages from your person of interest. I call this my response deck. Frequent flower. I can't even say it. Frequent flyer. In and out. Being very reckless. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Meatloaf. Now, if that's the way you feel after they speak to you, the answer's no. You're not going to open that cup of love from that Queen of Cups. You're not going to let them taint your love. You're not. You're not going to let them near you. But you already know that, Cancer. You're just waiting. Not for them to reach out. But they can reach out all day long and pretend that all they want is friendship. What you want is for them to speak their truth. And that, my dear, is what you're anticipating. Are they a frequent flyer, or all they are is an in and out energy? Are they reckless, not only with themselves, but with the energies around them? Very sad situation. But I'm going to tell you, Cancer, stay poised and ready to make a head over heart decision over what is best for your energy and what you're willing to put up with for the rest of your life. Please take a moment, hit subscribe, hit like, hit share, leave a comment, let me know if it resonates. And I will see you all tomorrow with your next reading. Namaste.